Donald Trump has a warning and an insult for all the Jews in New York who vote for Mamdani. And it's his typical one: you're an idiot if you do so. You know, if you don't do what Donald Trump says, you're an idiot.
Any Jew who votes for Mamdani is a traitor to his class, a traitor to his race, a traitor to his religion. You can't do that. You can't vote for the brown-skinned Muslim man who wants to raise my taxes by 3%. I can't afford that. I'm giving myself a $230 million bonus from the taxpayers because you had the nerve to hold me accountable for my actions.
Another day in the United States. So let's go ahead and pull this up. What did my man say formally? You know, what did he say formally? And by the way, it's pretty clear that Zoran's going to win. I mean, he was up by 25 points in one of the latest polls by The Hill and Emerson College. And even before that, it was a wrap when he won the primary by over 10 points. What was it, like 12 points he won by? And ever since then, the only people, Eric Adams never had a chance, went out in disgrace. Andrew Cuomo went out in disgrace, and he's had his time. So, I mean, it's just a done deal. So let's go ahead and see what Donald Trump has to say about the Jewish people who vote and have the nerve to vote Mamdani, even though the Jewish vote normally goes to Democrats. But, you know, that's a story for another time. So here's what he goes. He says this morning,
any Jewish person that votes for Zoran Mamdani, a proven and self-possessed Jew hater, self-professed Jew hater, is a stupid person.
He continues. Or did he continue? Is it really just that simple? Yes. Yes, I remember when he called Chuck Schumer a Palestinian. You know, that's the insult now. Okay, what is this? Trump issued a grave warning about the consequences. He went on and on forever. He says,
if communist candidate Zoran Mamdani wins the election for mayor of New York City, it is highly unlikely that I will be contributing federal funds other than the very minimum as required to my beloved first home, because of the fact that, as a communist, this once great city has zero chance of success or even survival. It can only get worse with the communist at the helm, and I don't want to send, as president, good money after bad. It is my obligation to run the nation, and it is my strong conviction that New York City will be a complete and total economic and social disaster should Mamdani win. His principles have been tested for over 1,000 years.
I was going to stop many more times, but over 1,000 years. Like, no, bro, communism has not been tested for over 1,000 years. He just says things. He just says shit. Obviously, we know this, but that's hilarious.
His principles have been tested for over 1,000 years, and never once have they been successful. I would much rather see a Democrat who has had a record of success win than a communist with no experience and a record of complete and total failure.
Projection, because that's Donald Trump's record, a record of complete and total failure.
He was nothing as an assemblyman, ranked at the bottom of the class, and as mayor of potentially again the greatest city in the world, he has no chance to bring it back to its former glory.
We must also remember this: a vote for Curtis Silva, who looks much better without the beret, is a vote for Mamdani. Is that why Curtis Silva won't get off the ballot? Because he wants Mamdani to win? It doesn't matter if he stayed on the ballot or not. This dude is going to win. It's a done deal.
Whether you personally like Andrew Cuomo or not, you really have no choice. You must vote for him and hope he does a fantastic job.
Well, apparently you have no choice, because I was going to open this up over here, because as I said, Donald Trump endorsed Andrew Cuomo. Doesn't make a difference. But the idea that everyone's going to leave New York obviously is ridiculous. Everyday people can't afford to just up and leave. And even if you could, you wouldn't necessarily want to. I mean, like, uprooting your life is pretty difficult. You have to develop a whole new social circle. If you got kids, it's really not fair or right to just uproot them and take them away from their support system and their friends. You know, like it's people have families that depend on them. And then the idea that all the billionaires and all the businesses are going to leave if their taxes get raised. Well, first and foremost, okay, fuck them, goodbye. But they're not going to do that. Leave and go where? Somewhere where they have to pay a little bit less taxes. No matter what, New York City is New York City. People ain't leaving just because of that. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's saying all this like he still has this type of pulling power, but he doesn't, as his approval is now at a record low, 37%. yesterday I saw there was a Kyle Kalinske. He was doing a stream. I think he read something that Trump was at 32%. This one's at 37, and his lowest before this was right after January 6th, right after motherfuckers ran up in the Capitol and tried to take it over. And now in another poll, his approval is even lower than that. But as I said before, Mamdani in this latest, this is a poll from Emerson. I believe, yeah, it was Emerson, right? Yep, Emerson College and The Hill. Mamdani at 50 and Cuomo at 25%. So again, I mean, it's just Mamdani. Not only is he pushing for policies that, hopefully and likely will make a difference in terms of helping to even the playing fields for everyday Americans, everyday New York citizens who are just trying to have, cheaper groceries, more affordable rent, better access to benefits, cleaner cities, stuff like that at least we can try. People don't want someone who's just doing the same old, same old. And that's what everybody else on the ballot is talking about. Zoran is young. He's grassroots. He's out there with the people. He's not holding himself high above everyone else. He has a very, very good opportunity. Had a good opportunity. And again, I think it's pretty much a done deal. But according to Donald Trump, if you are Jewish and you vote for Mamdani, you're stupid.
Hey now. Thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.